And I'm back with another one. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Daz, and this my journal. If you new here, like, comment, and subscribe. If you've been rocking with me for a while, we back to it. We back to the semen retention journey. This time we doing 30 days. We doing 30 days. I know I took a little time off. I know I took a little time off. I was doing it for a while, and then I know a lot of y'all probably thinking like, did I stop? Am I continuing doing it? I am continuing to do it, and I have continued to do it. What the thing was is I wanted to learn a lot more about doing it instead of just speaking on it every day, because it felt more like I was doing it for like a reaction. I wouldn't say a reaction, but I would say I was doing it more for not praise, but something of that matter. Like, I wasn't doing it for me. I was doing it because I wanted to have points to give to y'all. So I took time off and I actually did it for me this time. But I'm starting back up a fresh new one because I know I was helping a lot of people. A lot of people was commenting. A lot of people was just writing me, telling me that, it's helping them and telling me along their journey. So I said, I might as well just start it back up. With that being said, we on day one, y'all. Day one of the 30-day semen retention journey. And we're going to get through this whole thing this time. What I want to talk about on my semen retention journey in the past, like what I've been doing lately, was I just been realizing that I want more than pleasure. But I gotta stop lying to myself and act like I don't want pleasure too. And that's a lot of times what we do. We lie to ourselves and say that we don't want pleasure. But we gotta understand that if you want love, right, you gotta have a certain energy. You gotta be able to lead. You gotta be able to be consistent. You gotta be able to provide. You gotta be able to to just have the things as a man. And if you don't have that for yourself as a man first, you cannot look to provide or give to anybody. So when you looking for a girl, all you doing is looking out of the thought of lust. And that's what I had to learn. That I don't want to look at relationships or love from the thought of lust. Because that's not what I'm trying to promote at all. At all. I've been like, I know sometimes. I remember one time, right? Let me give y'all a story. I remember one time, right? I was on X. I was watching corn, and a video of like a corn store came up, and she looked so dead in the eyes. And I said that before I even read the caption. And in the caption it said, it looked like she like dead. And I started realizing, I started looking, I said, damn, she do look like she's soulless. And I started looking at more porn stars, and it's like a lot of them they got that, it's like a certain look they just have. It's just this look. I can't explain it. Like when you having sex with a lot of people, you exchange a lot of energies. It's a certain look that they have. With that being said, I realized that, damn, me just giving away my energy to corn or giving away to a girl, it's just giving it away. But at the same time, I do want somebody that I could sleep with. I do want somebody that I could be with. And I had to learn that. But I had to learn that in order to attract something that you want, you have to have that energy or put that energy out into the world. You can't move out into the world with lust thinking that you're going to get love. You're only going to get a lusty partner. And I learned that. So I realized that I was chasing waterfalls. And yeah, I was doing semen retention and getting better and better, but it's more or less you want to have a foundation of why you don't do it. Why you won't do it no more. What is your foundation? Build a foundation. Why won't you do it no more? The reason I'm not going to do it no more is because I see how it affects people. I'm looking at it. I'm seeing how it affects people. And I don't want to be affected like that. I will not be affected like that. And I looked at myself and I said, That's the path you're gonna go if you keep watching corn, if you keep giving girls your seed, just random girls your seed. It's a price you pay for everything. For everything. And sex is one of them too. You're gonna pay a price for sex. The price is your energy. For real, it's your energy. Why you think when you on semen retention, girls be flocking to you? Because your energy built up. Like you got that, especially if you feel good about yourself too, that's when they really trying to take your energy from you. And if you've been on semen retention longer than 2 weeks, you know what I'm talking about. Shit, even if you ain't on semen retention and you got good energy, you know what I'm talking about. So I realized it's more about the energy. I used to look at it and be like, oh, she's pretty, she's fire, I gotta have the most fire. Nah, it's not about having the most fire girl, man. It's about having a girl, of course, that look good to you, that's suitable to you physically. She don't gotta be the baddest. Make sure her energy fits yours. Make sure her energy fit yours. That's it. She wanna help you win. She wanna help you grow. She wanna see you do better. Because she know if you do better, y'all both do better. Because you look out for her just as much. And that's the energy that I want to bring across this time doing semen retention. We're not going to just do semen retention and say, oh, we're going to do. No, we're going to build a foundation and keep building from that foundation up this time. And that's why I took the time off to actually learn what I needed to learn from this semen retention, from doing it on my journey for myself, so I could bring it to y'all now. Because it does work. When you on semen retention, I realized this too, right? You really, semen retention, your brain is, alright, your brain is, if not the most important thing in this world. Semen, holding your seed, retains the energy. A lot of like nutrients and things from your brain, like zinc, I forgot what it is, but it's a couple of zinc, vitamin D, couple of them. And it drains that when you releasing. So if you draining your energy from your thoughts and shit, and you can't create the right thoughts to get you in the right energy, how you think you're gonna be living out here? I'm not saying it's some people that's so strong-minded and strong-willed that they could do the semen, they could release and still get whatever they need to get done. And yeah, I'm not saying don't stop. No, if you're one of them people, do your thing. But imagine what you could do if you actually held your shit a little longer too. Like my rule is when my girl is if 2 weeks. Sometimes you gotta wait 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks before I could touch you. Cause I need my energy to build up. I'm doing shit. I gotta do shit for us, baby. And if I can't do shit for us to get us where we need to be, why are you with me? I don't want none of that just cause you pretty, you sitting here pretty with me. Nah. I don't care about you being here for my image. I care about you being here for the better me. And that's the difference now. That's the difference what I learned. So I'm definitely back on just giving semen retention tips and things that help me and been helping me and how I can help y'all. And how I've been talking to myself and how I've been feeling about myself and how I've been feeling about just everything. I've been feeling great about myself. I feel good about myself even on my worst days. You heard? Even on my worst days, and that's the mentality you gotta have with yourself. You gotta look at yourself and think, at all times, great. I am great. No matter what mistake I make, I am great. I am the greatest right here. Me, you see me right here, the greatest. You heard? That's how you gotta think. Fuck what anybody gotta say, cause people gonna talk regardless. People gonna talk regardless. If people gonna make shit up, if people ain't talking about you, ain't doing something right. You ain't doing something right. Cause your energy ain't strong enough for them to feel like they doing something less for them to hate on you. People could talk bad about me all they want. I'm gonna win. Because my energy up. And you build that through semen retention. I'm not saying, like, you know what works too though? And a lot of y'all think that it don't work. Like, people think that when you do semen retention for one time, 30 days, that's what it is. Like, oh, it's just, I did that. And that's not what it is. You gotta practice, you gotta learn how to practice semen retention over multiple times. Like, say for instance, you got a girl, right? You wanna practice semen retention even when you with your girl. Cause why? It's a build up. The more you build up the energy, like, you're not gonna just drain all your energy through releasing. Or if you learned something new while you was on semen retention, you retain that. It's the energy that go. Like, you feel tired, you don't want to do it. It's the will that go. But you retain a lot. So when you on semen retention, learn to retain. Retain information, not just your seed information, things that can help you get better. Retain that. That's what we use the semen retention for, to retain information that we need to get better. Because I don't know why, when you want semen retention, it's like you just way more focused. I can't explain it until it get to them points where it's like, because it's a point in semen retention too, right, where you just straight focused. And then it's a point in semen retention where the only thing that's in your mind is a girl. It's a girl. And that's why we got to build the foundation. Because once you build that foundation, like, nah, I ain't going back to that. I see how it do them girls. Oh my God, it's some beautiful girls too. You get what I'm saying? Beautiful girls. When you look in their face and look in their eyes, you like, I could tell. And then I'm starting, by me noticing that, I'm starting to notice the energy even when I go to the gym or something. Like, you can start to look at people and see the glow on people. You ever seen somebody down the street and you just like you're not even really paying attention, but your eyes just look at them out of nowhere? That's that energy. That's that energy, you heard? That's that energy. And that's the energy you got to carry with yourself, and you build that up through a lot of semen retention. Years of that too, years of it. On and off. Cause people be, I don't like when the gurus trying to make it sound like, oh, if you make a mistake and you bust, if you bust one time out the year, if you bust one time out the month and shit like that, like, oh, you just lost everything. No, you didn't lose everything. But when you bust that one time, get right back get right back on your journey. Cause if you don't and you stay in that energy for a while, it get cloudy. It get real cloudy. So I say all that to say this. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. We back with the semen retention 30-day journey. I'm going to give y'all a video a day for 30 days. We going 30 days. 30 days of video. And I want you to comment. Tell me your experience. Tell me what day you on. Tell me how far you in. Tell me what be triggering. Like, think about what trigger your thoughts to even want to go do things like that. Just start to get a basic understanding of why you do it. Because once you get the understanding of why you do it, it's much more easier to get over the feeling of not wanting to do it no more. I'm not saying it's easy. It's just, oh, you're going to just stop. Nah, you're going to understand why you do it. And then you're going to understand, like, what it's doing to you. And then from there, you're going to want to just chill out, or you're going to naturally just draw back from it. Because anything we perceive as wrong for us, we naturally draw back from. So you got to find out what it is. What is it that draw you to it? And then find out what can draw you, like, pull you away from it. If it's getting a girl and telling her, like, every 2 weeks, and then starting with her, and then, you're doing your own thing. It's just, you just need to get away from the corn. Or if it's not corn, if it's love, like, oh, I need a girl. The only reason I feel like this is because I want a girl by my side. I need a girl by my side. Things of that nature. So with that being said, it's your boy DAZ'S, and we back with the semen retention journey. Today was day 1. I'm feeling great. I hope everybody else is feeling great. And I'm out of here. Peace.